guys, and welcome back to another video. Today is October 1st, which means it has just gone past my 2-year anniversary of having facial paralysis the last time. If you are new here or you've just stumbled across this video, my face became paralyzed 2 years ago. I literally just woke up with this half of my face not working. It is an illness called Bell's palsy. Basically, all that means is that half your face has become paralyzed and they don't know why. There are a few theories, and I'm pretty confident I know why it keeps happening to me, because this is the 3rd time and it's probably not going to be the last time. And that's okay with me, but yeah, it's been a journey, and I thought I haven't done an actual update video since it was at the 1 year mark. So now we are another year on, and to be honest, not much has changed in my face. And if you have followed my journey over the last year since that video, I posted about having acupuncture. I do that still most weeks. I do find that it just helps me maintain the function I have. I find that when I go a few weeks without it, I start to notice a few of the muscles feeling quite lazy and heavy, especially my eye, especially like the muscles around my eye, I find get quite heavy and lazy if I stop going to acupuncture. But to be honest, other than maintenance, it hasn't helped as much as maybe I hoped it would when I started it. But I've gone through a serious emotional transformation over the last year in regards to body image and self-love and accepting my facial difference for what it is. So yeah, we're now 2 years on, and I still don't have 100% function on that side of my face. I still have some synkinesis as well. I will put the definition of synkinesis on the screen so you can kind of understand what it is, but I have mentioned it in other videos as well. So yeah, still dealing with that. I'm just going to show you guys a few expressions of my face so you can kind of get the right picture of what I look like in every day. I do tend to notice that my face appears more obviously paralyzed when I'm really tired, or at the end of the day, or when I'm making like large facial expressions just naturally, like not forced. You know, when you force a smile, it looks one way, but when you're just laughing with your friends, it looks another. I recently just posted a video of my trip to go visit my boyfriend Michael, and there is a clip in there where I am laughing. We just got attacked by seagulls, and I'm laughing, and you can really see how much this side of my face wasn't working while I was laughing, because I was just laughing so largely. All the function was kind of like just taken on this side, and this side was really struggling to kind of equal out what was happening on this side when I was laughing. But it's in moments like that you truly notice what's going on. But yeah, this is my just everyday look. I'll show you what I look like resting. You'll notice that my lip on this side kind of almost looks like I'm doing like a little bit of a pouch, like on this side more than this side. When I'm resting, I'll show you that now. And this is me smiling, and this is me doing an O and an oo sound. You can see there's a bit of a gap where my mouth doesn't quite make the shapes on this side here. So this is O, O, and oo, oo. And you can see whilst my mouth is also not really functioning properly, my eye is squinting, and the muscles kind of all contract around my eye, and that is the synkinesis that you're seeing. This part down here is the resulting still paralysis that hasn't healed yet, and maybe won't ever heal. And I've had to come to terms with that, and to be honest, I'm quite content with how far I've come. If you go back to the first video in the playlist, you'll really see how far I've come, and I have really worked hard on myself and on educating myself around facial differences and people living with them, and I've really found my place in that community, and I I can proudly advocate for people with facial differences now that have had this experience and that I am now one of them. And I've become really passionate about that, and passionate about learning and also educating other people on the adversities people are facing because of their differences. Thankfully, I am still very privileged and don't face too much adversity because of my differences are quite subtle to most people that don't know me very well. I don't cop so much ableist comments or just abuse mean comments anymore. I do get the occasional mean message on this channel or on TikTok or on Instagram, because that's just what people do on the internet. They troll people about things they think they are insecure and vulnerable about, but it doesn't hurt, it just makes people look a bit silly. But realistically, like, that's all I really have to deal with, and that's fine with me. I can handle that. But it has definitely opened up my world and opened up my eyes to the adversities and the lack of accessibility that people with facial differences and disabilities have and go through. And I'm really lucky to have connected with some really special people in the space to help educate me and help me educate others, and it's been a really wonderful journey. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, guys. I don't really know why I needed to make this video. It's not like I had anything really new to say, but it just felt right to upload a video and celebrate being 2 years into this journey. You know, I've had to really think about the fact that, you know, I've had this illness 3 times and I'm now almost 25, but I obviously before the age of 23, I had already had this illness 3 times. So statistically speaking, it kind of implies that I'm going to have it several more times before I hopefully die in my 100th or more year. And that is difficult to come to terms with, that I would make all this progress and possibly revert back to full paralysis one day and have to go through it all again. And we have no real answers as to what triggers that for me. For me personally, those of you who know me or are following this channel for a while, I am studying to be a naturopath. I am almost finished. I have just under 18 months to go until I graduate. And when you look at health from a naturopathic point of view, you look at everything. It's a holistic medicine. You look at health as a whole. You look at the person as a whole. And when I look at my health as a whole and me as a whole, I really feel like stress had so much to do with me having Bell's palsy. And obviously I have some sort of genetic component, and currently in the research there's no like gene that makes this happen to you or anything, but what it does seem to be is that there is maybe a genetic link that me and my family have very small facial bones. There is a bone that kind of runs through here which the nerve travels through, and what happens is with Bell's palsy is that nerve gets inflamed and then it gets damaged, causing the paralysis. I guess my theory is the stress ends up bringing on the inflammation, and that inflammation ends up really easily causing the nerve to get damaged because I have such small facial bone that the nerve doesn't have much room to get inflamed, and therefore it gets damaged and causes the resulting paralysis. So realistically, the only thing I can do if that is true is to try and monitor my stress and try and keep myself just try and keep myself in really good headspaces and level-headed and try not to let stress overtake my life. But really, I hope that one day, hopefully in my lifetime, we can get a few more answers as to why this happens to me and why this happens to other people. Thanks to putting these videos online, I've connected with a fair amount of you that have had Bell's palsy as well, and that's been wonderful. I actually have only met one other person, met one other person that has had it multiple times. So I'd really like to meet more people that have gone through it multiple times, and maybe we can find some common ground there. But hopefully one day we might get some answers as to why this happens. But yeah, if you guys have been here since I uploaded that video, the first time when I had Bell's palsy. I'm really grateful for all of you that have followed my journey and sent messages of support, or have been a shoulder to lean on, or have, literally just been there, or watched a video and supported me through this whole journey, because it has been a whirlwind, to say the least. And it's been emotional, and I've tried to be as raw and unfiltered and vulnerable as possible. In some of those videos I've said stuff that I maybe don't agree with now, but that's just part of the process. We all learn and we grow, and when you know better, you do better, and that's kind of my motto: know better, do better. And I'm really grateful that this whole journey and this experience has forced me to learn about people with facial differences. It has forced me to face the realities of ableism and lack of accessibility and disability, and it has forced me to educate myself and become more aware of so many issues in the world that need resolving, and so many things that I can personally advocate for. And I definitely feel a lot of passion towards that, and I spend a lot of my time advocating for the facial difference community on my Instagram now, and I'm really grateful that I can do that. And I'm really grateful that this whole situation has led me in the direction of wanting to educate myself about that and wanting to advocate for others and myself, but more so others. Anyways, I've rambled on for a very long time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for just being a part of my healing journey. If you are watching this and you are going through Bell's palsy right now, or you have some sort of facial difference that you're not feeling confident about within yourself, just know that you're not alone. There is a big community out there of people that have gone through the same thing as you, or they can relate in some way, and we are all here to love and support each other. And I'm really grateful you're here. I'm really grateful that we get to exchange experiences. So send me a message, let's chat. I'd love to meet more people that have gone through similar things or are within the facial difference community. Thanks for watching. Bye.